Wireless. My name is Michelle, and I actually spoke with Krista on Wednesday, and she said I could send this video out to you and let you review it. In this video, I'm going to show you the 3 things that you can do to bring more customers to your business. Now, I am actually comparing what I did this search is for the roofing in Oklahoma City area. I know you're out of Hera, and Hera, you are ranking perfect, #1 in the organic section, and I'll go in and explain that here in a little bit. And then also on Google Maps, you're up in that map pack as well, and that will come into this too. But this is going to be a video comparing your site with one of your top competitors in Oklahoma City. So the 3 things that we're going to go over today are going to be content, citations, and backlinks. So once you've had a moment to review this video, if you do have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can also take these things and do it yourself. I'm perfectly fine with that as well. So #1 is going to be content. And most business owners know that they need content, but they don't know that the average amount of content for the #1 result on Google is going to be anywhere from 1,500 to 2,500 for you just to show up at the top of Google. You want to have at least 1,500 words on your homepage with those right keywords. So like I said, I'm going to compare your company with one of your top competitors in Oklahoma, OKC, and that's going to be Salazar. So what I did is I took your guys' home pages, and for Laura, I put it in here, and it shows that you have 649 words. And then for Salazar, they only have 490. So definitely for the Oklahoma City area, if you would get that, 1,500 words on your homepage with those right keywords, then you could start beating them in the OKC area. So what I also did is we have tools out there that we use. One that we use is 𝙬𝙧𝙧𝙬𝙧𝙧. All of them usually cost. There's Ahrefs, there's some other ones out there as well, but essentially what it gives me is a behind the scenes details that Google is looking at when it comes to ranking a site. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to do a quick scan of your competitor here first. And we can see here for Salazar, they have 76 keywords. And if we go to the keywords traffic here, first one is Salazar Roofing. So just a background on this, Salazar Roofing is going to be considered a branded keyword. It's their company name. Still good to have it out there, but when most customers come in and are searching for something, they don't know the company name. They're looking for the specific service and service area. So like roof repair Oklahoma City roof repair, roofing repair OKC, Oklahoma City roofing repair, and of course it just keeps going on and on and on and on and on with the different ones that they have. So let me go ahead and put this back because we're going to look at this later. And then if we go over to yours, you have 2 keywords. So let's go ahead and see what that is. So it's going to be Lira Construction and Lira Construction Group. So once again, these are branded keywords. It's your company name. Good to have it out there. But you need to have those other keywords as well on your homepage and throughout the website so that you're pulling in other searches that customers are looking for. So let's go ahead. And that's on your homepage. So let's go ahead. And we're going to go ahead and go back because also with content, you can have that behind pictures. So let's go ahead and do this one here. And if you do save image as, you can see here it just has a bunch of letters and numbers. So you can add in your company name, the services that you offer, and the service areas that you work in. Add keywords there as well. And then just getting that additional content on your homepage would be perfect. Get that additional information on there of those different services that you offer and your service pages. So, because it's, the first thing you need to do is to beat your competition is, like I said, add that 1,500 words to your homepage because it's what's driving your competitor's business, and it's 100% beatable to get that done. And like I said, once again, this is for the OKC area. Next, what I did is put in the search of roofing OKC. And when we come down here in the Google search, the first thing you come across is sponsored results like 𝙬𝙧𝙧𝙧, Patriot, and Major Roofing. And these are Google ads. And, you know, here's the thing. Ads can work, but they can also be a money pit if your website isn't dialed in. So before you go out and spend a lot of money on ads, just make sure your site's going to convert first. Now, the second thing that we're going to go over is citations. And you may be thinking, well, what's a citation? Why do they matter? And here it is. Citations are, if you go down here, you see OKC, statewide, and 𝙬𝙧𝙨𝙞𝙙𝙚. These top three right here is our map pack, and this is our Google Maps section. And this is where you have your name, address, and phone number listed across different directories. They also call it NAP, name, address, phone number. And this is how Google verifies and gives relevance to local businesses. And how do you get up in this map pack here in OKC area? It's just getting those additional citations added, different directories like Switchboard, Info USA, local pages, Hot Frog. So what it does is when you get more than your competitor, you gain more trust in them from Google. And then Google's going to start pushing you above them in the map pack. 20 to 35, well, probably 20-35% of customers, when they search for, say, roofing OKC or roofing in 𝙬𝙧𝙧𝙀, they're going to go with one of these top three right here, usually the top one. So, you know, to not miss out on those customers, you just want to make sure you get up in this area as well. Now, to do that, there are companies out there like Bright Local, White Spark, I believe they still do it. And what it is, you can get these directories, and it goes down and it tells you the citations that your competitors have. You go down that same list and you take those ones that you don't have and you add it to your company. But the one thing is, you just don't want to stop there, because you just don't want to match them. You want to dominate them online. So if your competitor has 100 citations, you want to go out and get 100 to 150 more, so it takes them a lot longer to catch up. So then the third thing that we're going to go over today is link juice or backlinks. And this is the third pillar that will really help you dominate on Google. And if we scroll down past the map pack, you can see right here, this is our organic section, and top one is Salazar Roofing. And this is where you want to be. And for you to get there, you need authority. And how do you get authority? It comes down to those backlinks. And a backlink is when one website links to another website online. But here's the thing, not all backlinks are created equal. There are spammy ones, and there are ones that you just don't want linking to you. So if you get a local blog or an industry site linking to you, then great, perfect. But say you get a backlink from McDonald's or Pizza Hut. They're not good ones because they're not the type of services that you offer. So you don't want those type of backlinks, and you don't want those spammy ones that are like bad links that are coming from different areas. And it's the same thing. You go to these other companies and like I said, the 𝙬𝙧𝙧𝙀, Ahrefs, get that same list of links that are linking to your competitors, and you get those same ones linked to you. Of course, those good ones. So let's go ahead real quickly, go back up to 𝙬𝙧𝙧𝙀 that we were looking at earlier. So you can see right here, Salazar has 6,000 backlinks, and Lira has 43. So basically, just looking at it, I know that they've got strong, relevant sources for their backlinks, and that's what's pushing them up in this #1 position right here. And most of your customers, when they are searching roofing OKC, roofing 𝙬𝙧𝙧𝙀, or any other type of services, roof repair, you know, they skip the map pack and they go to this first person right here. They may go to the second or third, but it's usually the first one that's listed in this organic section. They don't go past this first page at all. So if you would be listed on one of these other pages, you're not going to be found. So, getting to the top is not, it's not magic. It is definitely a method, and I show you that here today. So, in closing really quickly, number one was content. So on your home page, at least have 1,500 words with those right keywords. Number two was citations. If your competitor has 200 to 300 citations, you want to go out and get 100 to 150 more to beat the competition by a landslide. And number three is going to be those backlinks. You need more relevant sites pointing at your business to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these things, you can become number one across Google. Now, one thing I wanted to let you know real quickly, like I said, this is a comparison for the OKC area, but if I went up here and changed this to roofing in 𝙬𝙤𝙨𝙚𝙤, I just wanted to show you this real quickly. 𝙬𝙤𝙀, okay. Because this, great job. If we scroll down past the sponsored, you are listed second here in businesses. Actually, no, you're listed first because 𝙀𝙀 is a sponsored one. So great job. You are listed number one in the organic section for 𝙬𝙤𝙀, and you are number one in the organic Google Maps section, and you are number one in the organic section. So great job for the 𝙬𝙀 area. But like I said, I was doing my comparison for the OKC area because that's how it came up. Now, if you, like I said, if you do have any questions, please just reach out to me. My name is Michelle. That number is 405-410-3024. My husband and I created Thrive Tunnel Digital Marketing Pros. We're here in Moore, Oklahoma. And once again, that number is 405-410-3024. I look forward to hearing from you, and I hope you have a great day. Bye.